Hello, welcome to another day of Persona 5 Real. It is January 21st, Saturday, and hey you! Are you sleeping? Nah, it's fine. Let him sleep. Students are busy. It's normal to be tired. I'm a little sleepy myself. I was playing Pretend Featherman with my grandchild yesterday and got a little too invested. What? You all don't know Featherman? It's a Sentai series that teaches you about justice. We'll watch it in class someday. Speaking of which, did you know the concept of justice is different in Western culture and Eastern culture? Look at this. This is a statue of justice, Themis. She's commonly referred to as the god of justice. She holds a seat of scales and a sword, and she's stepping on something. Do you know what she's stepping on? A frog, a snake, a turtle. I would guess a snake.
This is it.
Wonderful, that's correct. A lot of stories tend to paint snakes as a symbol of sin or some kind of agent of evil. In Western culture, justice tends to be about enforcing the rules. If you want everyone to live in harmony, rules are absolutely necessary. So anyone who disturbs those rules might end up like this snake.
Nice going.
What's the Eastern philosophy? How are they different? Eastern culture, on the other hand, views justice more like acting and thinking ethically. This existed in the individual. In other words, all humans have their own sense of justice. It's not an easy way to live, but I'm sure you'll all be fine. Oh, time's almost up. So about your homework. None for today! Get some rest, but make sure you're awake for the next class, alright?
No way.
Yoshimaru's really... I'm getting the shivers. Alright.
Hey,
Invite them to play billiards? I guess I could. Shinya? Oh, Kasumi's available. Let's go to Kasumi. What? Yeah, Kasumi. Or Sumire. Sorry. Let's hang out.
what?
Hang out? Don't overthink it.
I see.
Do you have time? I want to talk to you about something. Do you have time? Let's hang out with Sumire. Thank
Can I
you.
talk to you?
Can we go somewhere? It's a bit difficult to talk about it here. Senpai, I am so sorry. Seeing me trying to act like Kasumi must have been so painful and awkward for everyone. Everyone must have noticed that I was acting strangely. They were probably being nice to me, knowing I just lost my sister. But even then, I had no idea it was even supposed to be sad. I didn't remember that my sister was gone. When my coach told me to think about who I really am, I thought it was just figurative. Something about my slump. I was just living my life. Like I didn't even care that she was gone. I can't take this shame. It wasn't on purpose. What could you have done? At least you realized it wasn't on purpose.
But
Well, yes, but even then, how can I forgive myself? Ever since we were kids, Kasumi was always the one who decided what I did, what I chose, where I went. I couldn't do anything without her. I suppose it's clear why my grades weren't going up much. I was never on Kasumi's level to begin with. I was so pretentious, so wrapped up in my own stupid little problems. I was too self-absorbed to do anything. Don't beat yourself up. What do you do now? Don't beat yourself up. I'm sorry. I lost my composure.
can I talk to you?
I'm starting to remember things from my past now. It's hard, but I'm trying. There's a lot. It covers everything. Starting from when Kasumi and I first got into gymnastics up until just recently. I want to talk about how it used to be for Kasumi and me. Would you listen? Kasumi started gymnastics really early, and I was even younger, so I copied her in almost everything. I went to the class too. I was too little to really understand the sport or the rules, but everyone praised me when I did well. The coach would give me little rewards like ice cream cones. We did our best trying to learn moves and routines since it kept getting us ice cream. Those must be good memories, huh?
Yes.
I suppose you're right. We ate ice cream together, we talked, we laughed. These days were so much fun. And one day, around when we started going to junior meets, Kasumi asked me, if we could be #1 in the world, does that mean we'd get all the ice cream we could eat? And all with a straight face, of course. She could really be funny sometimes. So obviously I told her, Kasumi, you're a super genius. That is genius. She really was a genius, though. Everything came so easily to her, and every day she only got better. You remember what my coach said, Senpai? That Kasumi's greatest weapon was her boldness? Kasumi was always so bold. She was like a beacon of confidence.
So,
And one day, I realized I'd never catch up. It didn't matter how hard I tried, I'd have consolation prizes for the rest of my life. Kasumi was always the one up on the podium. But even when she won her ice cream, she never ate it without me. I always told her not to worry about me, but she still said she'd wait until we could enjoy it together. She really believed in me. She said we'd be the best in the world someday. She had her own practices to do, but she was always so busy helping me. She spent hours trying to help me. She cared about you. Sounds like tough training. For ice cream, right? She cared about you. She was so kind and strong. She was the perfect older sister. Kasumi's kindness was so infuriating. I can imagine. She was always the one on the podium, surrounded by flashing cameras, but all I could do was watch from the shadows. I'm not Kasumi, and no matter what I do, I'll never be like her. If she'd given up on me, it wouldn't have hurt so much. At least then people would stop trying to compare us. It must have been hard. What about Kasumi's feelings? Sounds like running away. Must have been hard.
yes.
Yes, that's one way to put it. The thought kept coming back. Every day, my mind went back to it. Everyone would be better off if I didn't exist. Either that, or I should just be Kasumi. She's the one people really want. Sumire is the one who's useless, pointless. Who would care if she died? But my sister died instead. Why did she have to protect an idiot like me? I watched her. You have to accept it. Try not to think about it. So what happens now? Senpai, I can't stop here. I want to keep doing gymnastics as Sumire. I want to hit those heights Kasumi was aiming for. Otherwise, I'd never be able to face her.
Please, listen to me.
Will you keep going out with me now that I'm Sumire? I want you to hold me to this, to make sure I don't run away from who I am again. I can manage that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'll take you up on that then. You must think I'm pretty lame, but I guess that's Sumire. That's who I am. I have to be stronger, both in my heart and with my gymnastic skills.
Maybe some other time.
But for now, I'm Sumire Yoshizawa, and it's nice to meet you. Again. I can sense a deep bond with Sumire. Sumire Yoshizawa. I feel so much better with all that off my chest, Senpai. I think this really helped me. Now I can focus on turning over a new leaf and doing my best.
Shall we go?
Let's get some practice in until I have to go to the club. We'll be training even harder than before, Senpai. I'll be extra strict from now on. I endured a long training session with Sumire. Thanks to Sumire's training, I feel like my stamina increased. Hello? I'd like to thank you for what happened earlier today. I'm sorry you had to see such a pathetic side of me. As soon as I acknowledged myself as Sumire, my gymnastics training started to fall apart too. But this is the real me, I guess. So what if it is? Huh? Well... You know, you're right. So what if this is who I am? I made up my mind to keep moving forward, even without Kasumi. I can't just run and hide now. I'll think about where Kasumi got her strength from, and what I can do as Sumire. I'll calm down and think of all this through. Thank you for listening to all that. I'll talk to you again soon. Nice. Okay. I have text messages. Kawakamiiiii and Iway. Decide later. Iway is not important. Kawakami is. Say, something unbelievable just happened. It's so surprising I don't even know where to begin. There's something I want to ask you about as well. You'll request me today, won't you? I will, but first I need to go to Chihaya. I want to get closer with Sumire so I can immediately rank 7 her. Where's she at? Oh, I have over 1 million coins. Okay. Alright.
What do you think?
Now we Kawakami. I don't need that money, it's fine. Thanks! Just stay put in your room.
Hey there.
I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. Takase-kun's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money, and that they'll return everything I paid them. It's like they're completely different people, like what happened with Mr. Kamishita. Hey, you wouldn't be Anyway, it's such a relief. They apologized about Takase-kun and admitted that what they did was terrible. They even told me that I'm a good teacher. And so, I decided to really quit my part-time job today. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who would cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone.
Well,
Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be an old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense. Yeah, you're right. I'm still within the demographic age range of what's considered young. Okay. Very statistical of you. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me come to a lot of realizations, because you're such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh crap!
thank you for using our service.
You're right. Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. What a bummer. I could always become your personal maid, right? Just kidding. I feel a deeper connection with Kawakami. Rank 9. Here it comes. I know how rank 9 goes. You can't fool me, game.
So,
At any rate, what are you gonna do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state this place is in. I feel like you don't put much thought into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? I want to keep seeing you. I take it you get lonely easily. But you shouldn't say stuff like that so casually, okay? Someone may misunderstand your intentions. I should choose my words carefully. You don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. That could really hurt someone. I mean what I say. To you and all the other 7 of them. Do you understand what you're saying? The situation isn't normal. I'm a teacher and you're my student, you know. I'm a master, you're a maid. I'm a man, you're a woman. Oh my fucking god.
what?
Whoa, hold on. Wait, so, what? No way. Wait, that's not what I meant to say, no way, but, what? Wait, okay. Time. I need more time. I mean, you're both a student and a master. Why am a teacher and a maid? This doesn't make sense. Right. Let's save this discussion for next time, okay? Her response was delayed.
Well,
I'm going to head home now. Alright, and that's the end of this day of Persona 5 Royal. We'll see you next time for more. Bye.